What's good, YouTube? Hippie in the house, man. We got episode 3, so let's get into it quick. Load it up. And let's get this started. Fix my mic a little bit there. And we'll get into it.
The story
so far.
I know your name. Noel Kreis.
What?
Then you're gonna have to go through me! Can you fight?
So first thing I'm going to do before I pop into this gate, we're going to deal with the Crystarium a little bit. See how much I got. About 2,600 points. And let's see. First thing we'll need some hit points. So we'll go Sentinel. Some Steel Guard, Element Guard. Get about level 10. Alright, now that we got that, let's get our Ravager up. Try to get this to about a level 10 as well. We'll go 7. And then 7 on the Commando. And we have a nice little expansion. And the first thing we're going to want to do is increase the ATB gauge, because that's the best thing you can possibly do at this point. And we don't have enough points to buy anything else, so let's go to Noel and see what we got. We need HP for him too. Let's get this to 10. The thing with Sentinels is you get more HP than you get of anything else, so that's what we're doing that for. Get that to about level 10. Get Death Ward. Increase his Ravager a little bit as well, since we're going to be using it. Frost Strike. 6. See if I can get Commando to 6 as well. And let's get the expansion for him. ATB as well. I feel this is the best way to level your party up. And now that with that done, paradigms are set. Let's go through this gate, see where it takes us.
Are you sure you're ready? You know, once we go through, there might be no coming back.
If you go through the gate with Noel, you might not be able to ever return. Are you ready to begin the journey? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready to go. It's not a dream or a lie. I know my sister is alive out there. I'm sorry I doubted you. Of all people, I should know how bad it can make you feel when no one believes what you say. Snow put all his trust in me. Now it's my turn to do the same for you. I've made up my mind. You and I, we go together.
I won't let you down. We'll find Valhalla, I promise.
Let's see if this takes us to Valhalla. Although I highly doubt that's where we're going.
So, you're not gonna say goodbye?
There's no need. We already have, sort of. Lightning's knife. It's been sharpened and cleaned.
Well, you did that.
Hey, shut up.
Look, my pendant has a brand new chain.
Oh, okay.
And Snow was purring like a kitten. Someone gave him a good brushing.
Quiet.
Hey.
Why don't you guys go fess up?
What?
Go on. You too.
Hey, Sarah. I figured no way you're leaving the pendant behind. So I made a chain, you know, so you wouldn't lose it.
If Lightning is alive out there, wouldn't want her getting mad over a poorly maintained weapon. You know her.
If you leave, someone's got to pick up the slack looking after Snow, so I volunteered myself.
Thanks, guys. It's time for me to go. I don't know what's waiting out there in the future between worlds, but I want to see lightning so much. If there's any chance at all, I want to take it.
You can go, but you have to come back in one piece. Promise?
I promise. If I believe, maybe a miracle will happen.
The future won't change until you make the first step.
You know what you're doing, right?
Well, I can't say that I do. This is the first time I've opened a gate myself. Guess we'll just have to find out.
Hey, what about Sarah?
I'll protect her. I promise you. I vow never to let her come to harm.
Kado.
But
Trust me. For Sarah's sake.
I guess this is it.
Guess so. Looks like the future starts now.
I'll be back.
Sarah, you set out on your journey for my sake. You believed in a promise. You believed in a future you could not see. I will keep fighting here, at the end of the world. I know you will come. I believe in you.
Sarah. This place is incredible.
It's the Historia Crux. The crossroads of the time continuum.
So this is how you were able to travel backwards from the future?
Right. Just floated through this nowhere space. And now it's your turn.
Alright, so we unlocked the Historia Crux. So let's read that, give you a little bit of time. Moving on. In the first place, we unlocked the Brescia Ruins. So you can return anytime and save your game here. And that's the first thing I'm going to do, is save here. I'm going to create a new save. 144.23. So far played. Save complete. And now I'm going to resave here. Because I have a little thing I'm going to be doing with these saves later on. Because I have a good idea of what I want to do. Saving content. Save complete. Alright, autosave data, save 2. That's what I wanted. And let's head on to the Brescia Ruins. 5 AF. AF means after the fall of Cocoon. Or something like that. Can't mean after the fall. Yeah, it does.
Rejecting the easy path, humanity has chosen to build a society based on human technology, rather than relying on the Fal'Cie. A provisional government has replaced the Sanctum, and a scientific organization calling itself the Academy searches ruins for ancient technological secrets. One such site is on the shores of Lake Brescia, where a giant war weapon has been unearthed.
So let's go. Let's go and see where it takes us. If you played any 13, you know the Brescia Ruins is a place we've been. So we ought to know the place pretty well, but I'm going to think that it's changed quite a bit. It's not going to be the same. We have a nice little surprise for us as soon as we enter. So we'll take care of that. I think there's a cutscene coming up, though.
When reaching for the future, we sometimes fall into the past. As we gaze upon events that cannot be changed, our hearts grow bitter with regret. And you, my dear Sarah, will you encounter your past here? How will you choose to deal with that pain?
This is Cocoon.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, check it out. You can see the ground above us.
Wow. So this is how Cocoon looks from the inside.
That's right, I forgot. This is your first time here.
Yep.
What is that?
Look out! Get up!
An arm?
Yeah, and not looking to shake hands, I'm guessing.
Looking for a surprise, and here we got it. So let's start out with the Commando Ravager as usual. Do this for a turn. Switch to Ravager. This is the first boss that does wounding attacks, so once you get wounded, you can't get those points back. So anyways, finish this attack. Finish another one. Hopefully by that time we'll have enough time to switch to Sentinel. Switch back to Commando Ravager. Couple more attacks. He's getting ready to attack. Go to Sentinel. Only does 6 damage. Back to Commando Ravager. This is a third boss, I guess you could say it. Paradox Alpha? I don't know. A Flame Strikes form and live event. Smash it right one time. Looks like this guy wants to mean business. Somehow that gives us a boost in attack and a boost in magic. Get ready to attack again. Sentinel. More wound damage.
Yeah.
There's another left on that one. Up. And we gotta mash some egg. Got the stagger right there. Way to go, Noel.
Visible giant.
He's not very invisible. Oh, yeah. Commando Ravager. Let's go Ravager for a turn. Well, that was terrible. Take Commando Ravager. Get the stagger up a bit. Now let's go Commando. To finish this guy off. Still don't think I'll 5-star him, because I fucked up a few. And we got him done before I needed to switch Sentinel again, which is good. Good. Looks like we got some company.
Hostile located. Engage at will. Paradox effect confirmed. Targeting Atlas.
Tap Y repeated till you fill up the gauge. Perfect. Well, they do a lot more damage than I do. Question is, are these guys going to be friendly to us? Because they don't even know who we are. And a fucking bogus 3-star. Cinematic, why don't you get silver gear? You'll see what those kind of items come in handy for later. They don't really come in handy, but...
That was exciting.
Guess it's over. Huh? It's the army! Cuckoo!
Well, friends of yours?
Attention intruders. Surrender immediately.
Alright, so just follow these guys. Speech bubbles up there. I want to talk to that guy. Oh, these guys are slow. Talk to the commander here.
Potential suspects in the unsanctioned activation of Atlas. Come with me, and no funny business.
We're being treated like criminals, but it's just a misunderstanding. Stick to the truth and we'll be okay. And smile. Smiling usually helps.
Now let's talk to Noel.
What's up?
Something about this world that's different from mine. Let's see what Noel thinks. What's up with the giant hand?
That huge hand. Any idea what it was?
I heard them call it Atlas, I think. As far as I can tell, it seems to be the cause of all the trouble here.
So I can talk to him again. No, he didn't really say much. See if the guard will let us out.
Academy HQ. They'll drag the truth out of you.
What's the academy?
One question. What's the Academy?
The Academy is the institute that's investigating these ruins. Who doesn't know that?
Let's talk to the guard again.
You came up on the Grand Elevator?
Huh? The Grand what? Sarah, what's he talking about?
He could be talking about the elevator that's supposed to connect Cocoon and Pulse, but it's still being built. It's going to be finished next year.
You're confused, miss. It was done last year.
Last year?
The elevator wasn't near completion, but it says it's been operational last year. How's that possible? Is this the future?
Did we move forward in time?
I'd say 2 years have passed, at a guess. Since what was scheduled for next year has already been built last year.
Huh?
Is that you?
Hey! Watch yourself.
Thanks. Oh, Sarah! It is you!
You know them?
Uh-huh. Alyssa Seidel. I'm an Academy intern. I heard you apprehended our 2 observers, so here I am.
Observers?
Yes, they're invited guests of the Academy. I was showing them around and forgot to give them their communicators.
Back up a second. These guys, these observers, are VIPs?
Damn right we're VIPs.
I hope we can forget about this little mix-up.
Strange world, stranger events, unfamiliar faces, an uncertain future. They speak of anomalies, of a strange energy that warps time itself. Things that shouldn't exist here are appearing near the gates. Things that shouldn't happen are happening. They call this phenomenon the paradox effect. And if you think about it, that term could apply to our existence in this age as well. Lightning. How will I find you when I don't even know when or where I'll end up next? Rain.
Oh. I'll supply you both with comm devices. Right this way, please.
Thank you for your help. I was just wondering, have we met before?
Oh, no. Sorry about all that observer nonsense back there. Lucky for us, that soldier was so quick to believe me.
Gonna listen like those soldiers as free. We need some answers. Won't you get in trouble?
Are you sure it's okay to lie like that?
Oh, don't stress about it. That guy's a pushover. Anyway, it is true that you two are important guests.
Alright, so we're finally able to go around the map. But let's follow her first.
All clear here. All clear over there.
Doctor?
You'll need an ID to travel any further into the ruins. Here, take this communicator, and keep it with you at all times.
Got a communicator. And a map of the Brescia ruins, which will come in handy.
So I'm curious.
Yeah?
Just why are you helping us anyway?
I saw you two. I saw how you got here, through that thing.
What, you mean through the gate?
Yes, it is a kind of gate. It links to another world, doesn't it? Nice to finally have some clue what these things are for.
So basically, helping us out was almost like part of your research. But you still have questions.
I do have questions, yes. About the gate, and about the paradox.
Yeah. But with Atlas throwing his weight around, the ruins will be closed off and there goes the chance to get your answers.
No, Popopo.
No problem. We'll take care of that giant for you.
You will? Great!
Well, primary can change leaders, and I'm going to do that because I'd rather walk around with Noel. Alright, wild artifacts. They are required to open some gates. Some gates are opened by other artifacts, some gates are opened by the wild artifacts. But we'll get into that. But before we go anywhere, we have the map. And we're going to collect a few items. So there's item number 1. And jump up here. Let's talk to this guy. See what he has to say.
Show interest in the ruins. Are you a student?
Well, I was supposed to go to the capital's university.
And because of what happened to Cocoon, you gave up your studies? I'm sorry that happened.
It's alright. Things turned out well.
So we went to be a student, and this is your first talk with Chocolina.
Welcome, get your traveling products here at Chocolina's Emporium. The beauty's all mine, but the products can be yours, but only if you show me the money. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime choco-amazing opportunity, so don't miss out.
Hi there. I'm a little overwhelmed and slightly confused, to be honest. So you run a shop?
Chocolina, mysterious travel agent. She is not of this world. She's not human. She's not anything. But she will sell you shit. Some shit comes in handy. Blah, blah, blah. Accessories. Here's time to read it. And let's go. Who's this guy? Let's see what she has to offer. So she has a few potions, remedies, wound potions. That's what I was talking about. With the wound damage, wound potions are the only thing that restore wound damage. She has weapons. She has a Genji bow, which I'm going to purchase because it's free. And I got it from pre-ordering. If you didn't pre-order, now you're screwed. Let's see, can any of these be of help? I don't have much money. He's already bought a weapon for her. I'll buy a howling soul for him. Accessories, we don't really need yet. None of these really come in handy. I own 3 iron bangles already. Black belt increases physical resistance. Special gashel greens. Let's buy a couple of those. Alright. Exit. Exit, exit, exit.
Have a fantabulous day.
Oh, we sure will. We sure will. So let's equip the whatever we got. See, the Genji Bone increases her attack and her magic and gives us an ATB rate upgrade of 25%. So it'll load 25% faster. Given the Howling Soul, increases magic and attack, doesn't do anything else. And that's it for that. I've already talked to that guy. We got an item here. 350 gil. So it's about a 30-minute episode so far. Been a lot of talking.
Little pet. Well behaved, too. Is he a monster of some sort?
Not exactly. He's more like a good luck charm.
Is that right? You're such a cute little boy.
Alright, so it's been a lot of talking. One fight, and that's it. So that kind of sucks. But there'll be a lot more of me talking.
Is several centuries old. Yet based on our studies so far, Atlas is quite obviously from an entirely different time.
So Atlas wasn't born from the ruins.
Exactly. It's as if it sprung up here from a completely different dimension.
Huh, wonder what dimension he showed up from. So let's check all the areas. Get this place pretty good and 100%ed through. We can go up this way. And later, there's a part to where you'll be able to explore more. But since it's the time, what time it is, you can't really do it yet. That guy doesn't do anything. Well, let's talk to him anyways. Speech bubbles, always good. So there's some monsters. Another treasure box. Leaving gate seal. And there are a lot of gate seals. And gate seals come in handy because the 100% the game you need to find all the paradox endings.
To be honest, Atlas scares me. It's not a fal'Cie or a monster, or like anything made by humans.
Oh, look at the clipping. That was terrible. I've already talked to her. I think I have.
Atlas is actually a weapon, but I don't know. There aren't any records of a weapon of that stature.
Not much happening there. So I've collected all those items. There should be a mission that I can accept around here somewhere.
We here at the academy with the fal'Cie.
Nothing there. Let's see. Is it this guy? He won't even talk yet. And later we'll be able to go in here and there's an item right there which will be collected. Well, I don't see anything else that can be happening, so let's just go straight into the ruins and start some battling. Can't do anything yet. What's this guy have to say? Nothing really. So let's move on. Alright, we got another item.
Like the gate to Valhalla?
Exactly. And how can I take you to Lightning?
Let's get 2 potions and move on towards the middle of the ruins.
We'll do it your way.
And we should run into a battle here. And here it is. Now there's something a little special about this battle. The Zwerg Scandroid isn't a monster you can normally find here. And Kate Sith, we should probably attack him first. let's go ahead and push those through and attack the Kate Sith. He's a medic, so he's going to sit there and cure that guy all day long, which isn't too good. So let's get rid of him, and then take out the Scandroid. It doesn't matter if you 5-star this battle or not, because they're going to give you something. You'll find out here what that is here in a second. So there's a crystal. Huh, wonder what you can do with those. We got a Kate Sith and his word Scandroid. So how do you get monsters? Paradigm Pack unlocked. That's going to give us a tutorial on Paradigm Packs.
What? The monster turned into Crystal.
Servant of time, daughter of chaos, unto the world unseen, the untamed you guide.
What do you know? It talks.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Guide the untamed?
Your power over monsters, Kupo.
Over monsters?
Now that you mention it, Lightning had monsters fighting with her in battle.
You can do the same, Kupo.
Okay. This power, can you show me how it works? I want to learn how to protect myself. Might as well start now.
Kupo?
You obtain a monster crystal, and I will give you a tutorial myself on this. Skip it. So, now that we have the monsters, we can create our own Paradigm Pack. So you come up there to the Paradigm Pack, and we have 2 monsters, so we'll go ahead and use them for now. That gives you an extra medic and an extra Ravager. So what you want to do Commando, Ravager, Ravager, Commando, Ravager, Sentinel, Medic, Ravager, Commando, Ravager again, Ravager, well, and we'll do a Ravager, Commando, Medic, just to start off here. And there's a different way to level these guys up. You go to your Crystarium, and you can come down to Kate Sith, and you get items. So you can see the next level for this is 1, so it'll take 1 potent droplet. And there's grades up at the top right. See how he's a grade 1? So it takes grade 1 materials. A potent droplet is a grade 1 material. This tells him he's a late bloomer, he's hexproof, and he's calm. So he has an improved cure, he's a late bloomer, so he doesn't really gain very much status stuff until his later levels. So this one's well grown. He can only go to, I think, level 40 or level 60. I'm not sure. It's thunderproof, so thunder doesn't do much damage to him, and he's standard. We don't really want standard monsters. So let's move on. Can't really go up there yet. So let's head up these stairs and see where it takes us. Hopefully we'll run into some good monsters on the way. For the live event. That was weird, and we'll talk to Noel.
What just happened?
Looks like we're getting overlap from another reality. Atlas has disappeared into another world or another time, I guess.
Now this is the chapter that after this, we'll be able to do a lot more battling and a lot more other things besides just sitting here and talking to people and watching cutscenes. Alright, there's a lot of speech bubbles up here. And we have a new monster. This guy is Uridimu. So we're going to get rid of the Kate Sith. And now that we have another monster on our team, it'll be easier to 5-star. Because we do more damage, so battles will take reasonably less time. I really don't care about buffering anything in this battle because it's all simple. Just auto battle. This is Uridimu is this monster. Did not obtain the crystal. So let's move on. Now, there's going to be a couple monsters here that I want to tame. And when I run into them, I will tell you what they are. Let's talk to all these speech bubbles.
Scholars believe the paradox is a natural phenomenon, but I think That glowing thing has to be a weapon sent by someone.
Alright, so he didn't have much to say. Let's talk to this guy.
Sorry, I can't deal with you right now. I'm in the middle of a crisis here. One of my men lost an experimental drug that our unit was testing. It's a reaction-enhancing substance. Kind of thing that civilians shouldn't be playing around with. If the substance was stolen, there's no telling where it will end up. We have to retrieve it immediately.
Alright, so we have our first mission here. We have to retrieve 2 capsules.
You'll help us search for the capsules? We could certainly use an extra hand or 2. We're missing 2 capsules. They look just like ordinary medicine. If you find them, bring them directly to me.
That's one thing I was looking for. Let's talk to this guy.
We had some supply stations around here. Then they sort of disappeared. Probably another paradox side effect.
Leave it to me, Kupo.
So this is awesome. We have a Moogle hunt. And I will tell you how to do that. So what you see these little things floating around like this. What you do is you press the RB button, and Mog will hunt for items that are secret. So let's pick up this. And you have your first wild artifact. More Chocolina. And I think that's it for this area. A lot of dudes just standing around here. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Exploring, are we? Might want to be careful in here. Someone spotted a thief in one of the tunnels, deeper in the ruins. We haven't seen a seaside cocoon for several years now. There's definitely something spooky going on here. I hope someone takes care of it soon.
Alright, so we have that.
Think you can handle one of those monsters? Maybe you should just leave it to the soldiers. A creature like that shouldn't even be here. With the paradox effect thrown in, there's no telling what it's capable of. Watch your step and be ready for anything.
Alright, so now with that taken care of, let's move into the ruins deeper. Item here. Use a Moogle hunt. And you'll get into a fight. But we have some new monsters here, and these are the ones that I want to capture this guy. Not the Neonecton, but I want the Necton. There's another monster in this area that, you know, the strategy guide or whatnot, it'll tell you that you want to capture this. But I think this Necton is actually the better Ravager. Once I capture him, I'll show you the level and what all he can get. So there's one capsule. All we need to do is find another. Okay, we already accepted that. Anyways, I wanted to go down this tunnel. So just jump on up. And in here there will be one monster that you'll definitely want to capture. Comes in very handy. And there he is right there, the Pulsework Knife. So we defeat the Kate Siths. We don't want them curing anything. Defeat the other Kate Sith. They go down rather quickly. And then with this guy, you just want to get the chain meter built up quick. There's a bunch of Ravager. I'm gonna need a commando in there just to decrease the rate of what it's going down at. It's going down pretty quickly. If I can get him killed or stagger him, please. Alright, so he's staggered. And once these guys are staggered, they can't move. So you just go to town on him. And he's done. And we captured the Pulsework Knight. Thank Jesus we got him. So, this is an important crystal. As soon as you get him, you want to put him straight into your pack. He's the best sentinel you can get till about 60% through the game. He's an early peaker, so it doesn't take very many. He can only level up to level 20. So it doesn't take very much to level him up. It's pretty, not very expensive. Now that we got that, we want to change this to all 3 sentinels, so we have the Tortoise Paradigm Pack. And we'll go ahead and we'll change this to Sentinel Medic. And we'll move on deeper into the ruins. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, take a left right there. And we'll run into another Necton. You can see there's an item up there. That's what we're going to get. Hopefully I can capture a Necton this time. And we got him. So after, from now on, when I run into those, I'll cut those out. And now that we got the Necton, I want to replace the Zwerg Scandroid with the Necton. Alright, so we go up here, collect this item here. We have the second capsule. So now that we got both capsules, let's go ahead and let's take them back to the man. The myth. If we can find him. Oh, we have a new monster as well. Again, these are hoplites. They're pretty easy to beat. But the reason I like the Necton is he's a late peaker, so he can get very high magic. He can do a lot of damage, and he can do a lot of damage quick once you level him up really well. And he's probably, I think, he's the best Ravager you can get for a long time. But I wanted to heal a little bit because I was getting a little low on HP. Just Commando Ravager, these hoplites, they go down rather fast. They're pretty powerful, and when I first played through this game, even the demo, I treated these hoplites like they were the Jesus, because they're powerful, but they're really slow. Didn't get them. We got 4 Polton Boats, so we're gaining some pretty good. No, we don't want to go that way. So we're gaining some pretty good materials to level up our monsters. My Paradigm Pack is pretty much full right now because we'll need Kate Sith, since we don't have the medic unlocked for ourselves. Alright, so we took care of those guys pretty quick. Now I want to find the guy I need to give these capsules to. Jazz back here. And we have another new monster. This is the Dendrobium. He's I think he's a saboteur, so he's not really important as of yet. But get the stagger up on him quick. His stagger meter builds rather fast. Should be ready to do a stagger after that. Let's complete these Ravager moves. Go to Commando. Get the buffer in there and just go to town on his ass. And boom, he's dead. So that was quick. And when you 5-star, you get a better chance of rare drops. Where'd you go?
Yes, these are the capsules we lost. That's a load off. We should count our lucky stars they didn't make it to the black market. When we misplaced the substance, it set back our testing schedule. Now it looks like we have a chance to get back in the field. Thanks to you, we've avoided a lot of backlash. This isn't much, but please take it.
Uno Mystica. Fragment recovered. And for each of these little side quests, you get CP. And CP helps out, because you want to level up as much as you can. And I think I'm gonna end the episode here. So I'm gonna head back to Chocolina. I'm gonna buy a few things, and I will meet you next episode. It's been Hippie. I'm out, y'all. Stay tuned for episode 4 coming up soon.